the second part of my seminar entitled Eating Healthy, the Wonders of Nature's Food. So I'm sure you all have seen over the past few years a growth in the promotion of health awareness and disease prevention. And as support for this continues to rise, I've noticed that some people, or a lot of people actually, are confused about what to eat and what to include in their diet to maintain good health and to prevent disease. In today's presentation, I'm briefly going to talk about eating healthy to maintain a good health and to prevent disease, and how to keep a well-balanced diet and the components of a nutritious diet. I'm also going to give you some information, healthy eating, and to present to you a fun way for you to remember what foods to eat to associate with the body parts that they are going to affect. Lastly, we're going to do an activity where you guys will have the opportunity to test your memory. And then by the end of this presentation, you guys will be able to identify the foods that provide your body with specific health benefits, therefore lessening hopefully some of that confusion that we all have about what foods we need to eat. So to start off, here are the components that make up the nutrients of food. There's macronutrients that yield energy that's measured in calories, and there's carbs, protein, and fat. And then we have micronutrients, which are the vitamins and the minerals, and of course we all need water to maintain our bodies. And you always have to remember to keep a well-balanced diet. I'm sure you guys are all familiar by now with the MyPlate and the 5 food groups. Here are just a few tips that I found on choosemyplate.gov. They're just starter tips, but you guys can find more tips specific to your needs. But here just says to focus on fruit and vary your vegetables, make half of your grains whole, go lean with protein, and to get your calcium rich foods. So confused about eating what foods to eat. So people are faced with so many food choice options every day, and this can leave even the most food-savvy person confused. There's an overwhelming amount of information from the media, from research that's constantly coming out about food. We hear about superfoods, super grains, foods to fight stress, foods to fight cancer. It's everywhere, and it's just such an overwhelming amount of information. It's hard to keep track of all of it. So the goal is to make healthy eating a no-brainer. Just start off with getting your natural basic foods. Fill up on these foods because they're full of nutrients and they can even fight diseases. They can even target specific parts of the body. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever noticed there's some foods that look like parts of your body that they have health benefits for. And this can be a fun reminder of what foods you should eat. So we're going to do that. Carrots, as you can see, it has like the iris, like the eye, and that's what it does. It enhances blood flow to the eye, and it contains beta-carotene, which it serves as an antioxidant and is converted by the body to vitamin A. It also can protect your body from disease and cancer. The tomato is red, and it looks like the heart in that it has the chambers. And tomatoes are loaded in lycopene, which gives vegetables and fruits their red color. But what it does is that it reduces the risk for heart disease. Next is a walnut. Walnut looks like the brain in that it has the wrinkles and the little folds, and it also has the right and left hemisphere, like the right and left hemisphere, like the brain. And surely enough, it's called brain food because of its high omega fatty acid, 3 fatty acid, which helps support brain function because it helps with the blood flow, and it helps with good blood circulation, and that's how it helps with brain function. And it's also good for your memory. And kidney beans, obviously the name gives it away. They help maintain your kidneys and its function. and they also have a variety of vitamins and minerals. And next is celery and bok choy. Now these, you can see these long stem vegetables look like the bones, and they're a good source of calcium which targets bone strength. They're also, like bones, they have sodium, which is essential to our bodies, because if you guys aren't getting enough sodium in your diet, then your body's going to want to pull that sodium out of your bones and to restore that sodium in your body, and then it's going to leave your bones weak. So these foods help in replenishing the skeletal needs of your body. Now avocados. Now just imagine that the avocado is upside down, and it will kind of have the shape of a woman's cervix. And just imagine that the seed is where the baby would be. So they help in functioning of the woman's cervix and support women's reproductive health. Another thing is that they're good source of folic acid, which is essential to a woman when she is pregnant or wants to get pregnant. And if that's not going to help you remember, then take into consideration that it takes 9 months for avocado to grow from blossom to a fully ripened fruit, just like a baby. Sweet potatoes, they look like a pancreas. They help with the function of the pancreas, and they also can balance the glycemic index of diabetics. And they also contain beta-carotene just like carrots do. Ginger. I've used this many times for stomach aches, and it does help. It aids in digestion, and Indians and Chinese have been using it for over 5,000 years to calm the stomach and to cure nausea and motion sickness. And it also slowed down the growth rate of bowel tumors. And then banana looks like a smile, so it's going to cheer you up, and it's put a smile on your face because it contains the amino acid tryptophan that's converted into serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter, and that helps with your mood. It regulates your mood, and because it regulates the serotonin level production in your body, it's in your brain, it can be termed as an antidepressant, and I've even read that it helps with PMS. So now it's time to test your memory. So what I'm going to do is divide you guys up by team groups, like your table groups, and we're just going to, whoever raises their hand, just let me know what team you're on, and whoever gets the most points, their team's going to get a prize at the end. Ready? So tomatoes are loaded in what naturally occurring chemical? Yes, lycopene. What group are you in? 3. And I'll just keep tally of it. Next. Carrots can enhance blood flow to the blank and contain. I saw your hand up.
These GIs and beta carotene.
And, oh yeah. Sorry. Next. Indians and Chinese have. Yeah.
Ginger?
Yes. What team?
1.
2. And then true or false. Walnuts are high in omega. Yeah. And then avocados are good. Yeah.
True. Or no for the womb, so false.
Yeah. Okay. And oops. Well. And that's the last one is. You guys are gonna see it. Bananas can be used as an antidepressant. Well, Team 2 won. You guys know the answer. So Team 2 gets a prize. So now that you guys know the wonders behind nature's food, you're able to identify which foods to eat to benefit specific parts of your body. And although these foods are beneficial to your whole body, My presentation was meant to serve as a fun way to remind yourself what foods to eat to target certain parts of your body. So remember to keep everything balanced and in moderation, and to have a variety of foods in your diet to ensure nutrient adequacy. Thank you for coming to my presentation. Is there any questions? Yeah.
How do you take the ginger? Do you put that in tea, or do you
Oh, I just
eat
eat it.
anything?
It's pickled. I usually just use pickled ginger.
Pickled ginger, like in a jar, you buy it in a jar?
I like.
Is it kind of spicy?
Yeah. If you're sensitive to like spicy, it's spicy.
And it's good for your stomach.
Yeah, it's helped me with stomach aches, and I have a lot of stomach problems. Any other questions? Okay, my assistant is passing out the evaluations. If you guys could please fill those out. Thank you.